your shirt looks like a pale orange and your hat looks red.
Okay, well,
but I'm colorblind though, so my
this
word
is a
not...
pale orange.
You
This
got
is
the
like a
color
pale
red,
orange.
Mateo.
This is a pale orange. Yes.
His shirt
Peachy.
is like the what's the macaroni and cheese that the kids eat. It's like that light orange color, and he's got a red orange Knicks logo.
Welcome to the One Up
Tony.
Podcast. I am your host, El Caballo, aka Tony. Here with some of my nearest and dearest in the building. Got my dog Doe in the building.
First. Wow.
That's be the last time. Got my dog Pucho in the building.
What's going on, my brother?
And got my dog Mateo in the building.
Tony,
This doesn't even feel right anymore. You're not doing AKAs.
I've got the theme song to all that stuck in my head. That's all I've got going on right now.
The theme song. Nah, to cut
yeah, you didn't do any AKAs. Or one of our fans is going to be very disappointed.
Yeah.
No AKs for none of y'all.
Damn.
Oh, matter of fact,
got
I'll give
fan
an
of the
AK.
AKs.
Your boy, the CEO, the great one, the Don. Me.
Why do you do the eyebrows?
I don't know. It's just a natural thing I do.
Your boy.
It's like The Rock stole that shit from me. The people's champ stole that
You're
shit
talking
from
about Chris Rock's cousin?
Nah, that's the one that got
D?
slapped by Will Smith. I'm talking about The Rock, the wrestler.
Yeah, that was a joke.
This is all that. This is all
Real quick
that.
too for the fans out there, just throw it in the comments real quick. You think Doughboy's shirt is peach or orange?
That's a good question.
Just
That's
real
a
quick.
really good question.
That's a good question.
Just let us know, because we all have our, Mateo's colorblind, so he doesn't have a point or value to this conversation. No disrespect, Mateo. You're colorblind. But Pucho seems to think that
Some would
Doughboy's
say
wrong.
that it's the color impaired. Okay, the word blind.
Oh, yeah.
is
I
banned
apologize,
now.
Mateo.
People get canceled for saying blind.
Colored impaired.
If somebody almost hits
big
you
CI.
and you say, "Are you blind?" you get canceled for that.
You could on Twitch.
You
Yeah,
can't get canceled
these
for
people
that.
be crazy on the internet. They got
Motherfuckers would cancel you for that. Say, are you blind? Like,
See,
can't-
Doey was worried because he says that shit all the time when he's biking down New York.
Nah, I be like, you about to kill me. I tell people, I'm like, are you gonna kill me today? It's gonna be it.
nah, you definitely throw blind shit in there. I feel like you do.
Could
There's
you
no
imagine
way.
if somebody's like, yeah, and just
God damn.
Yeah, it's just
That's
And the
crazy.
question is
insane.
that, are you gonna kill me?
It's an
No, because
escalation.
they don't look what they're doing. The cars. So I had somebody pull out on me. He's just in a parking spot, and just pulled out into the road. So I had to stop very fast.
I would just run right
So
into that shit.
I'm like, no, come on, bro. I'm not trying to kill myself.
nah, run
That's
right
my-
into it and land
my
in a
back.
certain way that you don't get hurt. Roll
Them
with that
niggas
shit.
was not gonna stop for me and see if I was okay. All right,
Go
I'm
through the
telling you,
windshield. Get stuck in the windshield.
Nah. I might as well
As you go
ride
through the-
with them the rest of the way. They're not stopping.
As you go through the windshield, be like, yeah! So the niggas know they hurt you.
Holy shit. I saw a video the other day where it was this dude on a motorcycle and it was like the like his helmet cam, and this car pulls out in front of him and he slams on his brakes, but he can't stop in time, so he hits him and he gets thrown into the back of the car and the car takes off. Like it's like the video turns into him like pounding on the back on like their rear window, asking him to stop, like yelling at him to stop.
That's
wild.
crazy.
That's awesome. That's a super lawsuit. Claiming them bucks. Them V-bucks. That's what I'm claiming. But
You be
anyways.
thinking
The
people
Fortnite
have-
money?
Yeah. I'm glad Pucho caught that. That shit just went true.
Can I say something?
Go
They're
ahead,
about
Peach.
as useful as Shroot bucks.
If you haven't already, hit that fucking like button, all right? Smash that fucking subscribe and fucking give us them fucking good V-Bucks, okay?
I like how
Shout out Roxanne. That's it.
I like how
Roxanne or Roxanne or the real Roxanne.
Roxanne.
I like how all right, so all the fans and stuff, I'm gonna give you guys some like Patreon shit right here, right now, right? Behind the scenes, Your boy Caballo, aka the CEO, gets told, "Yo, let's not curse for the first 5 minutes of the video." Meanwhile, these two dicks already curse within the first 5 minutes of the video. I just wanted to be known. I try to hold my tongue.
Tony, I'd like to point out we've been recording for about 8 minutes now.
No,
So
no. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Who said not to curse for the first 5 minutes?
No, that's a rule for us not to curse for the videos.
Is that a rule? Who invented
Did
this?
not,
You
didn't
invented
read,
that rule.
this
you
rule.
did not read the messages right.
Oh, it's
I
not,
did not
I
invent
don't
the
know
rule.
how to read. Now I'm
If-
blind or I'm
and-
colored impaired.
Apparently, you haven't watched the last few episodes of our fucking podcast either. In the beginning of our podcast, we now bleep out the curses.
Oh
and
no,
that
that's
is-
weak.
Put the bleeps. What do you
He
mean I
just
don't watch
did
it?
that.
I edited that.
He just did the bleeps. The bleeps is not. We were told way before, like, yo, let's not try to curse in the first 5 minutes of the video. That's what was said. So this is
I
What I
would've
orange
need to
told-
get
shirt
at, now
over
that
here.
we're talking about meta stuff, is how high you are in your camera. It's
I don't like my
and
camera
it
high.
kills me now.
No, yeah, dude, you need
You want me right
You
here?
gotta put it
Is this-
lower.
Oh,
A
now I
little
gotta be
bit
No,
lower.
your camera's too high.
that's perfect.
Doing
Tony's
mid adjustments to please you
and
people
it's like
right
how
now.
close you are. You're like stuck in like a little box. It's so claustrophobic. Like
You got to give your head some room to breathe.
I'm in my cell right now. All right, guys. I'm in my
No,
cell.
The thing that's killing me with these nighttime recordings and doing photoshops of Tony is that all it is just his face, and then his beard just fades into his black shirt and his black chair, and the background is just his
I'm on my-
floating face.
I'm on my Kanye shit, dog. Turning all these.
Tony, real quick,
What's up?
how many subs? How many likes to shave your whole beard and your mustache?
Yeah. Okay. Next question. That's never gonna happen. I don't give a fuck. Last time I did that
Bro,
shit,
it grows back when you won't do it
I'm gonna look
just
like
for.
a dick for 2 months.
but you're
Not
gonna
even,
have a
maybe a
number of
month.
subs.
Matter of
Think of all
fact,
those
listen.
V-Bucks.
All right, I'll do this. If we can get 500 subs before the end of June, I'll shave my fucking beard.
500 subs before the end of June. That's actually doable.
We're gonna have Doey out. We're gonna have Doey out in Times Square spinning that sign.
500 subs on 500 subs on
Helicopter,
YouTube.
bitch.
It's the most efficient way to advertise.
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
what we're gonna do. 500 subs on
I'll
YouTube.
shave my beard for 1,000 subs. How about that? One up,
no,
one up.
no one cares about your face, seeing your face.
All right, I'm the special one though. If you get
For
up
how
there,
many
then-
for how many subs are you recording an episode without your hat?
I've already done that. What do you mean? Give me a 250. Give me a nice 250.
I don't ever remember you not having your hat.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had it
he's done a few.
times.
People commented on it when he didn't have a hat.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, all right, this is being too much. I don't like this
Put
attention.
the hat back. Okay, oh no. We need to do it with the hat. This is crazy.
Imagine if I came with a different energy
Without your hat,
without my hat. It's just a different person.
you'll be subconsciously just looking at your baldness.
Doe
I'm
would be
not
like,
bald, bro. Fuck out of here. I'm not bald, nigga. What are you talking about?
So which dough, hat dough or hatless dough? Which one is Stefan? You know,
Who's
there's like
Stefan?
Steve Urkel and Stefan. Like which one is the
Oh.
fly one? I want to
I'm-
know.
The hat
wanna
is the
meet-
fly one.
I want to meet Bowtie Doey.
I've never worn a bow tie, but I'm not opposed to it.
Never worn a bow tie?
Oh, yes, I did for the ice cream shop. Oh my God. Yes, I
Yeah.
I was
did.
gonna say
It
you
was
used to
a
have that big green bow
fuzzy-
tie.
Okay.
fuzzy green bow tie that I used to wear for an ice cream shop I worked at City Place.
That shit was
Talking-
hilarious.
It sure was beast. Talking about asking people, are you trying to kill me? Yo, Doey quit the job because they asked him to scrape ice out of the freezer. He said that
Really?
was the last straw from the ice cream shop.
What?
Bro,
He's like,
you
I had to
couldn't-
get on my knees to scrape the ice.
That's why you quit?
I quit. I guess, bro.
It's a smoky
Like,
haze
I'm gonna
back
contact
then.
the Better Business Bureau and I'm gonna tell you that you have bad working conditions.
That's insane.
He couldn't even take him seriously. He's complaining about this shit in a green bow tie.
So,
Wow.
so Mateo, you would say I'm the black tea bandit in this podcast?
Yo, it looks like you're just a floating head with like the ending for Smash Brothers Melee, that just hands shit. It looks like what you are.
It's disturbing.
Damn.
The worst is you can't even see your beard because it's just into your shirt.
So some would say I already shaved my.
Y'all ever see the movie Attack the Block?
No.
Yeah.
Do you remember the creatures in that movie, those aliens? That's what Tony's looks like, because it's just, they were so dark that you couldn't see any of the details on these alien creatures. They just looked like a black void.
I'll
That's
start
the vibes
wearing
I get.
these. I'll start wearing these peach colored shirts.
Just turn the lights on.
When we should try to do something while we're up here, Tony. Like we gotta have some content ready. Yo, I'm gonna be like this the whole time, just filming everyone, getting fucking content
And do
ready.
what? And what are you gonna do
What do
with
you
this
mean?
content?
I'm
You're gonna put it up on
embarrass
the.
you.
You're gonna
I'm
put it up.
embarrass you. I'm gonna take very captivating moments of you just staring off into space.
All right, I
swear to-
agree. I'll agree with this. I'll agree with you doing that. I have no problems with you doing that, though. I'm gonna let it be known to all the viewers out here. I have no problem with Doe recording me and posting it up. I am me, but I also am gonna do that to you.
That's fine.
Oh,
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm
This
ready.
is going to be the weirdest content in the world. It's just going to be
Okay.
you two pointing your phones at each other the entire time.
I'm just gonna let it be known when Doughboy gets drunk, he starts peeing everywhere. I'm gonna record all of that shit.
Yeah.
All of that shit.
Don't
Let's
you
go.
be peeing like, you ever seen them National Geographic videos of the hippos when they shit and their tails just like wagging and the shit goes everywhere?
Yeah, it's
Just call this
actually,
nigga a hippo.
it happens.
He's just like,
It happens. Yeah.
Mad shit everywhere.
I yearn for a bidet.
Bro, you can go buy one. I don't know what the
he
fuck.
owns one.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
own
own
one?
He's just
It's
waiting
just-
on his dear uncle to install it.
Just
Why
crack
don't
a
you-
fire hydrant.
Yeah, what? No. Why did
It's
I
a-
just
it's a-
agree with that?
It's
Yo,
hard to
that would
put.
destroy you. Imagine those New York City fire hydrants. You know, like summertime when them shits
I
used to
need
get
it.
cracked open. But if you just spread your cheeks and just let all that water, like that would be a bad enema. It'll destroy your intestines.
I need that.
The shit will be an anal rupturing.
I just don't. Ew. I just
That's what it is.
don't, I just don't understand.
Tony, your reflex agreement is my favorite thing of the night.
Oh, because it's quick, right? Like I just quick with that shit. But anyways, man, how was y'all quick? How was your weekend? What did you do? If you didn't do nothing important, just shut the fuck. Doughboy.
I had a
All
revelation.
right, good. So now,
I'm out of the loop on this.
All right, so I've realized that, maybe I hit the biking stride a little bit too hard, okay? I do now feel like there is a place for cars and a place for bikes. I don't think that there should, less cars on the road, would help. But I'm not like really, I don't care about cars. I'm riding my bike. You know what I mean? So a lot of the stuff that I would have cared about a year ago, I really don't care about anymore. I don't give a fuck about salmoners. I don't care about any of that shit that they complain about on all those biking Reddits. Look at these people going the wrong way. Look at this car parked in a bike lane. Oh
Wait,
my God. And
Wait, pause. They call them salmoners because they go the wrong way. That's funny.
Salmoner. Oh, salmone.
I like how these
it's
bikers
just-
come up with these weird ass names and shit.
Once I started watching Zero Enigma's videos, I was disgusted by the biking community. I'm like, yo, this is not cool at all. So, like, I more than ever feel like there's a place for everyone here in New York. If they do get rid of like maybe 10% of the traffic, maybe that'll be cool. In other countries, they charge you to drive around the city. And if they did that, I think it would create less traffic in the city. You know what I mean? People would have to think twice about, okay, we're going into the city. We're going to get charged for going into the city, and then parking and shit like that is going to cost more.
Hence why just a portion of Central Park can go for parking.
Yeah,
and people
no.
can just ride their bikes.
No, Tony.
You don't need all of that part. Why do we need all of this part?
Listen, in a dystopian future where the aliens that come to harvest everything, maybe in like some dystopian future that like parking is just so needed that we're just gonna
You're saying in a
destroy.
dystopian future, aliens are harvesting us, and what we need is parking? More parking in New York City? That's the solution? What the fuck?
The harvesters need to be put somewhere.
That is so.
So you're aiding the aliens.
Yeah.
The aliens would take the parking
They
spots.
enslaved us. Yeah, they
Damn, we still don't get any parking in this scenario.
Yeah, that's just not a win-win for me.
only less parking.
Damn. How about you, Mate? How was your weekend or week?
I got nothing good, man. I've just been consuming pop culture stuff. I watched Moon Knight finally. It's pretty good.
I have yet to watch that
Nice.
shit.
I caught up on Dungeons and Daddies, so now I'm stuck having to wait a week or 2 weeks between episodes. So, so it's all downhill from here, man.
You got to start another podcast.
I do need to start another podcast. I've been to shout out a few podcasts I've been listening to besides Dungeons and Daddies. A Spooky Tales is really good. They cover like Latinx specific like folklore and spooky things. And they do a lot of research, and then they share their research with each other. It's pretty cool. It's cute. What else have I been listening to? I tried listening to Dark Dice, and I couldn't get into it. I've been trying to find like another like tabletop style game. Like I really enjoyed Dungeons and Daddies so far. They have a really goofy format where they play D&D. Haven't found any good ones. Toss me your podcast recommendations for sure. We've got a lot of people. We've got a lot of buddies on Twitter that Crystal's Game Junkie show obviously is one that I listen to, but she doesn't put out content as often as I consume content.
There was one video that I watched. It had Jack Black in it. It had a musician and like some other people, and they did like a D&D style thing. It was entertaining. If you like stuff like that, I think you would enjoy it. Jack Black is very entertaining. Just him by himself. I could just watch him.
Do you have the name of the podcast?
No, but if you look up Jack Black, Dungeons and Dragons, Reggie Hall, Dungeons and Dragons, you're gonna see a video with them pop up. There's like one person leading the journey, and then like all of them get to like choose their name and who they are and stuff like that.
I love how Doe is just describing D&D.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, there's a dungeon
D&D.
master.
No,
He calls all the
D&D.
shots.
It's D&D. Yeah, absolutely.
You may be talking about Critical Role. Like he,
Was
that
Jack Black
YouTube-
on there? I felt like he might have been.
I feel like he was.
What about you, Pooch? Anything interesting?
Not really. No, I've just been living my life. Well, I'm watching Dark. All right, got 2 more episodes to go. The show is fucking nuts. It's nuts. This is it's too much.
You did say
Is
it's
this
created
the
by
end?
Germans.
Yeah, this is the end. I think it's only 3 seasons. That in these 2 episodes, somehow they're gonna wrap up the story, and I just don't see how.
Damn.
Been rewatching Boardwalk Empire while editing. It's a good show.
I've
On
yet
the
to
last
watch
season too. So just
it. I
banging
don't know.
through them.
I try to look. I looked at it the other day, and I was like, I don't know if I could get into this or put any type of time into getting into this.
Into Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
It's good.
You should watch it. You'll like it.
Maybe
The
on this
setting
road
is old, but it's like alcohol. Basically, it's the start of Prohibition, and all the people that basically move into that space to start providing alcohol now that it's illegal. So they just made a bunch of regular, like people that were just regularly rich are now becoming like crazy rich because they're just providing alcohol. Like,
Damn.
I mean, another thing about that time is like you could kill somebody. They don't know who the fuck. They didn't have like DNA and shit like that. They didn't have forensic teams. People would get killed and it'd be like, whoops, we don't know who killed them.
Dude, the current like rate of like solved murders is pretty fucking low if it's not like an immediate family member, someone that lives in the same household. We haven't gotten that much better at solving crime.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think it's a lot better than what it was back in the days for sure.
I mean, like back in the day, you could like steal a gun from a prison guard, shoot him, shoot one other guy, and you're scot free. You made it out, like, and you might live a regular life after this. Like, ain't nobody bagging you. Like, that's just crazy. Like,
It wasn't no social security. You just like created a new identity. I'm this person now.
I think I would have been great back in the days, like medieval times type shit.
yo, you going way back.
medieval.
Damn,
We're talking about like cowboys and shit.
Yeah, I think I would have been fantastic, like as a bad guy, right? Like I'll just go around fucking robbing and killing motherfuckers. I was like, please. I'd have been your boy would have been a real contract killer
How
back
do
in
you
the
be
days.
robbing and killing people?
Because that's what I would want to do.
It's just
Be an
evil.
evil piece of shit.
Be a non fucking law abiding citizen. Be a fucking rebel. Just out there gun slinging. Bow, bow, bow.
In medieval
Well, back in
Two
this time,
revolvers.
I'm gonna be the only one with the revolvers. I'm on my Back to the Future shit.
He's gonna pull up. He's gonna pull up to the medieval times, like
L1,
fucking
R1,
Ash.
R1,
Like-
L2, R2.
Like Ash in Evil Dead. He's gonna whip out the shotgun, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, what is this?"
Telling you, like I'll be that one that one dick coming. Oh, you guys got swords? Here's this M41 with extended mag, murking everybody in sight. I
You would not last that long. How you don't have infinite ammunition?
I just need to have enough to prove a point, and then people gonna know like, oh, El Caballo is not the one to go at.
He's gonna get
Tony's gonna
burned in
die
his
of
sleep for being a
dysentery.
witch.
Yeah, I forgot about that. They did. Anybody who was smart or spoke out, a witch. That was fucking
Bro, do you know what flogging is?
flogging.
They'd take you to the river, they'd hang you over the river and just dunk you in the water for mad long. They used to do it to women who spoke up to their husbands and shit like that. It's like a form of embarrassment and like a punishment. It's so fucking fucked up.
They kill him?
No, it's just like a form of embarrassment. They just dunk you in the water and they just keep dunking you and bringing you back out and dunking you
That'd have been
Sounds
awesome.
like drowning them.
in front of a bunch of people and
Repeated
shit like that.
drownings.
Also, you know what's crazy too? How they used to put people in like those little locking things with their arms and heads through it, and then motherfuckers would just throw tomatoes at you all day. Like if you was a thief or some shit like that. Like that's what they'll do. Like some of these tactics need to be brought back. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You want to
Yeah,
throw a
people
tomato
should
at someone in the town square?
Yeah. Like, oh, this guy fucking slapped a chick. Word? Put him in Times Square real quick and pay $1 for each tomato. Just smack him in the face with it. I'd
Could you
be
imagine doing a crime and then getting exiled from your city? Like if they brought that shit back, you're just like, nah, you can't live in Orlando anymore. Go elsewhere.
but where would they all
And
go?
some
though?
people deserve that treatment, though. Like some people need to be exiled. Like some motherfuckers don't learn a lesson. Right?
You
need
do,
to
you do
kick them
something
out.
bad enough, you're exiled completely from your
We-
state.
We need more Supremes at the border. We need supreme level of security at the borders. I guarantee you he'll keep everyone out.
Damn.
Tony, tell us about your week real quick.
Damn, Donald Trump and shit.
That's all I felt coming out of Doe's mouth. It's
A lot
crazy.
of Trump energy over there.
Trumpert. My week it was okay. I'm going out of town this weekend. Me and Luca, we're gonna take a little drive. Yep, going to Jacksonville to visit my uncle.
Very nice.
It's gonna be interesting. Luca's first long drive. Hopefully, it's not too bad.
What's
You
your
gonna take him-
what's your game plan? What do you have in mind for like when / if he gets acting up or anything like that?
There's a little thing called a knuckle sandwich.
Yeah.
Nah, freaking. I'm gonna play with him, like get him tired and riled up right before the ride. Feed him a nice little bottle, settle him down into the car seat. Hopefully, he passes out for an hour or so, and then for the next 3 hours, I'm gonna figure out how to entertain him in the back seat. Obviously, we're gonna have to take a break somewhere along the way and let him walk around and shit, like at a rest stop, stretch out his legs or whatever. But I don't think he'll be too bad as long as I'm back there in the back seat with him because my other uncle's gonna be driving. I'm not gonna drive, so
Oh, cool. Yeah, take a tablet too. And you can always distract him with Cocoa melon.
Yeah, that shit's annoying though.
See, you're going with someone.
Yeah, me and my uncle.
Oh, okay. This is cake then.
Yeah.
I'm not doing
You
it solo.
drive when he's
Jesus
sleeping. You
Christ.
sit back there when he's awake.
I'm not doing any drive. I'm just gonna be sleeping with Luca or playing with Luca and talking. I ain't doing no. He doesn't know that. I'm not doing no
So
driving.
you ain't driving to Jacksonville.
Well, I'm going.
You're
to
getting a
Jacksonville.
ride to Jacksonville.
I didn't even think I said driving. I think I said I'm going to Jacksonville. Yeah.
Rewind.
Maybe.
It is a rewind. Fuck your orange shirt, though. I don't want to hit a rewind. Orange is what Nick colored. That's orange. Damn. People might agree with Doe. Just now looked at that orange on top of your hat.
This is orange.
That's fucking
this
orange.
is like peachy. It's like a peach.
Yeah.
You know, colors have there's a percentage of how much of a hue a color has. It's just a light orange. Like you just
Facts.
gotta crank the orange up on it.
Yeah, you know how some colors are like gray, the other colors are gray, some colors
It's
are light
like-
gray, some are dark gray.
Some are black.
I think
pretty much
certain
all the
people. I think certain people just see primary colors and like that's what they have to call them. I like myself a clamshell white. What does that mean?
So you think
Only the people who are sophisticated enough know. All
Wait,
right,
there's
so this
people
is
that
a
only
peach.
see primary colors. Those people need to be put back in kindergarten.
I'm just saying, if you think this is orange,
No, he's talking about
This is-
Pucho. I hope you know that.
Yeah.
Mateo. You just giving him flame right now to cook this nigga up.
not orange.
Just to hit the replay. Doughboy just called this man you just called him two things. I just forgot one of them real quick.
Okay.
But he just pretty much said Pucho is a primary color bitch. Like all he sees is red, blue, green, orange, yellow. That's it. There's nothing in between. You said unsophisticated? That's what you said?
Primary colors, by the way, is just red, blue, and yellow. Tony's fucking lost.
No, I'm
He's
just,
dead.
I'm
He's
just,
done.
I'm giving this man an example
He's
how he's
gone.
attacking you.
All right.
I'm saying, Doey said, "Is my shirt peach?" I'm like, no, that's like a light orange. I could have what the fuck do you want me to call it?
This is gonna be the
Peaches?
great debate. The thumbnail needs to have this. What
peaches.
color is it?
I mean, Nicolas
I-
Cage. I could eat a peach for hours. Sucking on Doey's
Damn.
nipples.
Me
I
with the
I see it now. That shirt's black and blue. It's not white and gold like I thought it was.
Wow.
Oh, we're back to that bullshit. I hated that damn shit on fucking on the internet. But
take us.
I never
into
I
our-
never
Yo,
saw it
so-
as anything but black and blue.
so, boys, topic right now for you boys, man. Why is religion and politics a no-go in conversations? Why do people say like those? You know, there's that saying like, "Oh, at the dinner table you don't talk religion or politics." Like, why is that a thing? Like, why can't you could be at a bar or with your friends or meet somebody for the first time or whatever and can't talk politics or religion? Why is this our no-go conversations? Is it because people don't know how to speak about it without putting their feelings in it or involved? Like, what is it?
I think feelings has a lot to do with it. Like, just people feel a certain type of way, especially at the dinner table. Like, you get into a big enough argument, I probably don't even want to eat anymore after I argue like that. Like, if I get into a big argument and I'm like, I probably won't even eat.
Nah,
Yeah, I feel you, but I'm just so like my gut gets riled up too. I'm like, like I don't know. When I get mad, if I talk about something passionate, I think I remember one time me and Pucho went to a Buffalo Wild Wings and we argued about religion when I was still a Christian, when I still believed in like Christianity and I really was giving a fuck about Jesus. And yeah, that shit pissed me off. I should not have talked to him about religion that day.
I don't remember this.
That
at
got
all.
you that mad?
I was so tight.
I remember one time Doey hit me with the, like, because I wasn't religious, he told me I had no morals. He basically said I was a terrible person. And I was like, really? Like, I treat everybody respectfully. I honor my parents. Like, I'm the most religious guy there is. I just don't follow the teaching. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you have no fucking morals. I'm like, he's like, I got morals. I'm like, what do you mean you have morals? He's like, I'm religious. Like, he just has them. Like, it's just like.
This is where we need a supercut of all the sexually deviant shit Doey said in the last like 20 episodes.
Facts.
I've got morals.
Cox.
That shit is crazy. But no, I think it's weird. Like people, like even adults, like we really can't say like, oh, I think that religion is this, or politic wise, like, oh, Republicans, Democrats, liberals, like why? I just don't understand like why it becomes such a heated conversation where people like where now it's like a known thing not to talk about. I think that shit is fucking whack. Because then that just stops any other conversation. You know what I mean? Like, oh, because you feel so uncomfortable, can't have the conversation. All right, then then just shut your mouth or don't talk then. Or like, I just don't understand like why is that a thing? Like, why do we have to stop a whole conversation topic just because blase blah can't deal with it?
I don't think that it's because necessarily people can't deal with it. I think that it's things are just so divided now. Like politically, like people that are on the left, people on the right, there is this loss of ability to negotiate and reach across the aisle. Everything is absolutes. And you can point out hypocrisy on both sides to some extent. I do tend to think that the right wing tends to be a little bit more hypocritical with some of their shit, but I think that's because they're tied into religion. And I think religion is very hypocritical. But I mean, this is why I can't talk religion with random people, because I don't disrespect religion, but I've got a lot of issues with the way that people pass judgment and things, you know, on hypocritical things and in general. And religion is just a way to judge people, basically. That's the tenet of most of the major religions, at least.
It's a big way that I feel about religion now. I mean, some religions better than others. I feel like I've better, you know, I've always been fond of Judaism and Muslims. Very nice. I think a lot of their stuff is very loving, especially when you look at there's a lot of different Muslims. There's Sunnis, and there's a lot of different type of Muslim and Judaisms. And I think some of their practices and religions are very beautiful. Like they're doing Ramadan right now. So they wait until sundown to eat. Stuff like that is fasting, and stuff like that is commendable when I see people doing it. I'm like, okay, this is something that I could probably get down with. Just like Lent, people give up something that they like. And I think these challenges are good for yourself. Like,
So wait, you don't have a religion then?
No, I don't. I used to be Christian in a Christian cult.
So you used to.
But yeah,
That's
now
funny.
they'll call me a fucking apostate because I'm like a rebel.
Apostate or prostate? What did you say?
It's
he
like
said a prostate. That's where you get your cancer at. And
yeah,
So it's the little thing you poke.
basically.
it's
Instant
poking?
ejaculation. He's a prostate. It's in your booty hole.
the
No,
male
I-
G spot, Tony.
No, I know. I just thought he said prostate. I was just like, wait, what?
Yeah, basically I'll be
Oh.
like banned from coming into any church and stuff like that.
So
because
you went from Jehovah to
to Nahova.
to Nohova now.
No
Wow.
over nigga.
Damn.
No over nigga.
Jigga would be offended. By me. That's what I'm saying.
Murder. Jesus.
Gotta throw that in there some way somehow. Yeah,
I need
yeah.
to find that video. I need to find that video.
It's like the first thing me and Pucho really sat and laughed at for like a really time.
Doey's like, yeah. Jay-Z's the devil. Watch this YouTube video. I was like,
Is
I
that
was
how that
like,
went
what?
down?
He's a
I
devil
was-
worshiper. He's
I was
part of the
really-
Illuminati. Like he's 666, the all-seeing eye. I was like, oh my god. Yeah.
Some could say I'm the hipster of fucking watching these conspiracy theory movies. I used to watch them shit like blockbuster films on YouTube.
Dude, that fucking one with the chicken wire and the concrete blocks and the dude setting the fire in the There was one like that you made me watch where it was like, see, steel beams won't melt.
What?
He had like lighter fluid and a chicken coop wire and some bricks, and he lit it on fire. He's like, see, it's still standing.
Yo, dude, I thank God you never put me on none of these conspiracy videos. Oh my God.
Yo, it was me and my brother and like my friends. It was like, yeah. I remember when I used to, I watched a video where they said that we got here from Mars. Mars is like a failed project. We came from Mars, we landed here, started fucking shit up. I was like, oh, this is real.
Damn. I didn't know you was one of those people.
Yeah.
That's fucking
I was very
crazy.
open. I was very open as a child, which is why I did a lot of drugs when I shouldn't have done any drugs. I was just very out there.
I know this is a bit of a deviation from the topic, but what's worse? The people that are so open that they're willing to listen to everything and ingest everything, and maybe over time they're gonna have a lot of ridiculous views, but whatever. Or just the people who just don't care about nothing and they just go through life never thinking about anything.
I think that one is better than the other one, in my opinion. I find a lot of people who believe in like conspiracy theories to be a little unstable. Like, it's a red flag for sure. Now, when I talk to people, I'm like, oh, you believe in this?
I was going to say that person that's going through life not caring about anything, he's probably not climbing the clock tower with his sniper rifle or anything. He's probably never going to get to that point. He doesn't care enough to do that.
What if you could be both? Just certain conspiracy theories you just don't give a fuck about. Or
I think I think if you intake it as like junk food, which is what it is. It's just like junk food, UFOs, ooh, little spooky lights in the water. What are they? Who knows? Yeah, like I love junk food. Like that's cool, but as long as we know that it's junk food.
is it?
The problem is once you buy into one thing, like if a conspiracy requires you to think the government is against you, they're out to get you, they'll hide anything, they'll do anything, then every single action that you see the government take, there's always an ulterior way to look at it. Like, what are they trying to hide here? What's the real thing? And anything that anyone proposes is now more believable than reality. Because they could just say, yeah, the government is doing make-believe thing. And then you're like, well, yeah, that's way more possible than whatever just actually happened, right? So it's like your brain starts to rot. These people are fucking crazy.
So the government made some shit where it could make clouds and shit. Now everyone thinks they could just control the weather anywhere in the world. I'm like, what? They're sending thunderstorms to China.
I wonder why.
Do you remember when they were talking about nuking the hurricane to see if that would stop it or not? There was a hurricane like 5 years ago or something. They were talking about like, would nukes stop a hurricane? Was one of the fucking news stories I saw.
No, they got a machine that can control the weather.
A nuclear bomb would have to have some impact on the hurricane for sure.
It'd make them way more awful. They'd be like a nuclear wasteland now.
Yeah, that's
I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of force coming out. The temperature is going to automatically change. The temperature gets hotter than the sun in the middle of a nuclear bomb. Like something has to happen to the weather. I'm not saying it's going to destroy the hurricane. I'm saying I don't know what the fuck's going to happen. It'd be interesting.
I think it might make it stronger. You ever see
might make it
Sharknado?
stronger.
You take a shark, you add it to a hurricane, to a tornado, it gets way worse. You take a bomb, you add it to a hurricane, it's going to get way worse.
that is ridiculous.
The nuke-nado.
All right. So we've gotten
politic-wise,
very far.
yeah, it's
We've got
fucking-
very far from the top.
Wait, so Tony, in your ideal, do you talk politics or religion with your coworkers? Would you want to?
Yeah, I've had
Really?
plenty of politics and there at my job. There are Trump
Is this
supporters.
in
there are-
general? Is this in general? Is this like every coworker you would talk this with, or is there a level of comfort first before you start talking that with?
I can have this conversation with anybody. If it comes to a point where it's like oh no, like gets aggressive, I'd be like, all right, like you win. Like I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Like, especially at my job, right? I'm not gonna get into a heated argument about it. But yeah, I've conversations like, you know, people at my job are believe in Trump and fucking think that the vaccine's a big joke and the COVID's a conspiracy. Like there's people at my job that think like that, you know. And I asked them, we got into conversations to a certain extent, like, you know what I mean, because it's still my job. But randos or somebody at the bar, or you bring one of your friends over and we have a conversation when they just happen to go into religion or politics, yeah, I'll dabble. I'm not, and I don't know a lot about politics either, right? I'm not really like Pucho's like really. You guys are like really like y'all know more about politics than me and Doughboy for sure. But yeah, like I don't mind dabbling in conversations with people about it. People just, I feel like some people. And it don't even have to be politics or religion. I feel like there's some topics that some people just feel a certain way and they don't want nothing to do with it. But okay, but like if you're in a group settings, we can still talk about it. Just if it bothers you that bad that you can't even hear it, damn, like that shit to me is like, fuck. Like, so what do you, like, you know what I mean? It's just weird. And I also think it's not even healthy, like in a way either, right? Like if you can't talk politics with somebody or have a conversation about it, I think that like you really need to go seek some type of counseling. Like you can't have a civil conversation.
Tony's best take, yeah.
Damn. It's
I don't disagree, honestly. Like you should be able to talk politics with someone that's on the other side. I think that should be a given. You should be able to debate these issues. I think a lot of people get tied up in it. And I don't necessarily disagree, but a lot of people get tied up because there are a lot of issues that are, you know, you're talking actual lives. You're talking like things like drones killing civilians. And these are things that have real life consequences, right? These are people dying. And it's not just a matter of political philosophy. It's like, well, part of your political philosophy is being in favor of people dying and people getting starving and being in poverty. And I think it's difficult for some people to not take that into consideration when they're discussing politics.
Yeah, like Pucho, for example, right? Not even trying to shoot out Pucho right now, but if Democrat Republicans, right? If you're a Democrat or a Republican, right? For example, so if you're a Republican, Pucho's going to look at you a certain way. He's going to be like, ah. Like if Doughboy just starts saying that he's a Trump supporter, he's a Trump fan, Pucho's gonna be kind of not like converse as much with Doughboy anymore. You know what I mean? He said it before. Like he's gonna have a image or a judge of you. Am I saying that wrong, Pooch? Like you're not gonna, yeah. Like he's gonna be like, damn, how can you support? He's gonna say like, how can you support somebody that's just so against you? Like you know what I mean? Like he's gonna look at you like, do you even know what you're talking about? Like, do you understand like what you're saying? Like, so he's gonna question you, and then if he figures out like, you know, like you are a Trump supporter, and you believe in it, he's gonna be like, okay, I might start fucking with you less. But Pucho can still have the conversation with somebody. People can't do that, and that to me is bugged out. That's the problem that I have mostly with that shit. Like,
yeah, it's not so much that by default I'm gonna just start fucking with you less. It's just that in general, I like and enjoy having conversations. And I think if you come from that worldview, we're just going to have a lot more disagreements about things. But I mean, I'm cool with the conversation. My only thing when it comes to really, I don't give a shit about anything in religion. I think as long as you cannot be disrespectful, like I don't want, I stopped being religious like in college, like most people, really in the high school and shit. And, I wasn't into the whole, like, I'm an atheist now, I'm going to dismantle every single belief you have about, like, quoting Bible script. Like, I find that shit ridiculous. Like, you're you're a dick doing that shit. Like, but I feel like as long as you're not disrespectful, the whole religious thing is whatever. When it comes to politics, though, the only thing that absolutely triggers me is when people think that political beliefs mean nothing. When they're just like, it's just, what, you're going to judge me for my belief? It's like, yeah, like the things that you vote for, the people you support have impacts on the world. So if you support a guy, and I'm just using Trump as an example, right? Not even as an, but if you support somebody who has like some beliefs that have impacts on certain communities, like severe negative impacts, and you won't acknowledge, yeah, your vote is going towards that thing. That's the stuff that triggers me in those conversations. It's like you're absolutely supporting like the increased racism that's going on, those detention camps that they started building near the borders and things like that, like the people they started detaining in those places, the splitting up of families, all that type of stuff. Like, you're supporting all those things. You might think that all you care about is free speech and that's like all you're voting for, but you're voting for so much more. Like, so that's really the only thing that really triggers me in those conversations. So when people don't acknowledge like what the impact of their beliefs are. But beyond that, I don't know. I think people just get too emotionally involved. Like, they have their views in terms of like, they ingrain their beliefs so deep into who they are that if you challenge a belief, you're challenging their very existence. So it's this huge, like, you're attacking them.
Yep.
And they have a hard time separating like, hey, if someone gives me a better idea, I could change my belief to this better idea. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But people think like, if I change my view, everybody will know I was a fraud.
The
It's
world is
like,
going to
nah,
collapse. I also felt that way. Not like everybody's going to make fun of me, but I did have the feeling like my entire being was being attacked when somebody would I did have that like feeling like I was getting attacked, like, ugh, it was hurting me to hear shit like that before. But I mean, yeah, I'm still a very spiritual person. I still consider myself to be a very spiritual person, and that's fine too. You can believe in you can have spiritualism and not be religious. And I think a lot of people think that you need to have one with the other.
Do you think there's an age gap or a difference in ages, or what the age of the person you're speaking to, that would feel more like attacked personally, or is it doesn't matter the age?
Yes, but it depends on the topic. If they're older, they're going to feel more attacked if you're talking politics. Or if they're actually maybe both. If they're older, they're going to get more offended. In my experience, if you're talking politics and religion, the younger generation is typically only going to get offended about politics. I don't think that anyone in our age range and lower, I don't think there's as many people that really give a fuck about religion as there used to be.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I thought you were going to go, when it comes to age, once people get a certain age, it's almost impossible to change any belief they have. So it's almost useless to have any conversation that's in that avenue. Like, basically, you're trying to present better ideas and tell them, hey, these are all the flaws in your thinking, and blah, blah. There's almost no way they're going to change their view. So don't even waste your energy. You should just go into those conversations to just be interested in picking somebody's brain, and that's it. There's nothing else you're getting out of it. And then for the little guys, if you're 20, I'm gonna just call it at a cool 26. If you're 26 or lower, you have a dog shit opinion about everything you think. I don't believe anything you're saying. Like, you're an idiot still. You haven't lived life. You haven't done all these things that require you to mature. So it's like, feel how you feel, have your opinions, get into your arguments. I'm not even gonna take them seriously. Like, I'm gonna indulge you, but you have a dog shit view.
That's a hot take. If you're
It's a hot
26
take.
and younger,
That's my view on age. I don't know what age you get locked in, but
I'm gonna say I've got a niece that's 18, and we talked about this with Astroworld shit, where she was like, "Yeah, some people died, but whatever. Like, that shit happens all the time." And
my
Butch was
God.
absolutely right. That is a dog shit opinion, and she's under that age range, so I can't. It's proof in his favor.
I'm just saying, we were young. Like, me and Doey were young and into like conspiracies, and we had all these like crazy views. As you grow up, you realize how nuts that shit is. Like, the older people you talk to, and they looked at you and they were like, like, this guy's like, I totally understand that view. They had the view that I have. It's like, you're a little stupid kid. Like, you don't even understand what you're really thinking right now. Like, I don't know. I think people get so wrapped up in their one tiny little world that they have a hard time viewing, like, how does this fit in the grand scheme of things? And it just don't. It's sad because some of these people never grow out of it. So once you're old, then you're old and dumb. But when you're like, 26, 25, and you're lower, it's like every opinion you have is just dog shit. Like there's nothing.
That's
I can't
funny.
take it seriously. Like I'll like if you're my family, I'll talk to you about it. So maybe I'll enhance the age that you're maturing. But otherwise, you're hopeless.
Damn. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a hot take from Pucho right there. If you're 26 and younger, shut the fuck up.
Maybe 26 is a bit high. Let's call
26 is a little
24,
high. But,
24.
I'll call it 24 tops. You're 2 years out of college, maybe.
But
you're still not as stupid as you.
just like Pucho said, I've met young people that I'm just like, nah, that's not it, bro. And I've met older people that I'm like, you are just too old and cannot evolve. You're like a dinosaur. It's like you're not gonna come back and like understand it. It's cool when you do see those like unicorns and there's like they fucking get it. Like, all right, like you get that. Like, but you don't see those much. You see people stuck in a generation and you see people too young to learn anything. It's like almost like there's a mental block. Like,
Yo,
Is that the young people, they only think things to one degree. It's like you have this insane fucking thought. All you need to do is like jump 2 more hoops to see how insane this thing is. But they just stop right at step 1 where, yeah, bro. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like just ridiculous fucking views. Like I can't. Some people are gonna die. Some people are gonna die. That's what you think. People die every day. It's like,
I heard some.
not usually like that.
A-Town stomped in a concert. That's crazy.
I ran into an unfortunate situation this morning. I was talking to a friend that I know from Palm Beach, and they posted like a cry for help. Like, oh, I'm having really bad nightmares, night terrors, can't sleep. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Da, da, da. And I don't know why I got so offended. But like when I told him, like, hey, dude, like therapy and psychiatry and this shit can really fucking help you out. Like, I know that you're going through shit. And then it's kind of like he did the thing where he slapped my hand away. I don't fucking need therapy. Blah, blah, blah. Therapists just want a job. They just want your money. They just want to listen to you and they want to take your fucking money and then plan their vacation out with their wives. I'm like, isn't that what everybody does? We just want to get paid to just go on vacation. Like, isn't that what you're doing? Or get money for a fucking thing so you can enjoy yourself? I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, why are you being so cynical? And it made me so upset that I commented mad sarcastically. I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, fuck science and the countless people it's helped in the ages that it's been, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, fuck. I was like, dude, I hope you feel better. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Some would say just let people vent on social media. Maybe not comment.
I can't take it anymore. This Facebook shit has gotten to a point where I'm like, bro, people have they have no, like, you can't be embarrassed. People out there ask, and listen, I guess you need it, then do it, but just asking for money, letting you know when they got fired, constantly looking for a new job, letting you know when they got turned down from a job. I'm just like, oh, this is too much information. I don't need all of this information about your life. Like, oh, I don't even have money to take a Uber right now. Mad people, you need me to Venmo you something? You need me to Cash App you something? I'm like, damn, nigga, should I? Is this like an avenue? Just begging? I'm like, I know people need it, but it's almost become like sickening. Like, I'm just like, oh, this is too much information of just someone that I don't even talk to these people anymore.
Like, why happened? So this is, remember back, like, I don't know what episode it was, but I made a complaint. And I was like, yo, I don't understand why the fucking people just post all their BS on social media all the fucking time. These are fucking clowns. Like that
My ex was gay. Miggy Michimu was gay, y'all. He's gay. I'm like, damn. Like, what? Who cares?
But it's and then there's
I
some
need to
people
talk to you about after the podcast. Yo, I agree with you partially, Tony. I don't care. People can share whatever they want online.
That's their personal. That's their page, right? They can
I
do
think
that.
if you say some crazy shit and I respond in turn saying, yo, this is some crazy shit, and then your response is, this is my page. Get off my page. It's like, nah, bitch. You don't get to just spread all the fucking shit that you want, and then and someone comments, and now I'm the piece of shit. Fuck out of here,
Yeah.
dude. Or the
go write. That's why they invented diaries, bitch. Like, go write that in your little book.
fucking
No one has
composition
to
book.
talk to you about it.
Little
fucking exactly, dude. That shit. The other response that kills me is, I didn't ask for your opinion. It's like, you came onto my timeline, dude. I didn't go looking for you.
That's my thing, bro. Like, it's like,
Last I checked, you were on my page, Mateo.
yeah, like, it's like, bro, like once you put it on, like that's what I tell people all the time. Once you put it on social media, it's not your business no more. It's my business now. It's the world's business. If I tell you that I got a fucking, like Doughboy rapes animals, right? I put it on social media. It's an example, people.
Allegedly.
Put it on social media. Anybody can comment about Doe on my page. I can't stop them now because I already posted. I can't. Don't talk about my friend Doe. He doesn't touch his cat like that. And,
Allegedly.
You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna buy a bunch of those. Like, I'm gonna buy a bunch of diaries in bulk. Those little ones that have like the little shitty key that you have to open them up. And every time someone tells me I didn't ask for your opinion, I'm gonna fucking ship them a goddamn diary.
Yo. But make sure the One Up logo podcast is on. You gotta promote. We're all here about one upping ourselves. But
Yo,
yeah,
if you haven't already, smash that fucking like button. Just know that you can listen to us wherever you listen to us at, okay? Just listen to us and send us to your friends.
This is
If you hold a seashell up to your ear, you can get the One Up podcast.
Some would say you could hear the ocean in a seashell, but if you tilt it at just the right angle, you could hear what Tony's sweet voice.
all day, every day.
Penis.
Wow.
There goes that deviant Doe.
Deviant though.
Deviant. Ooh. Got a new AKA for the next episode.
You can't
Anyways,
drop it and then ooh it right after. Like you don't even know what you did. Like,
what do you
that's
mean? I know
unsmooth,
exactly
Tony. You
what I
gotta
did.
just rock with it. Now the world knows.
Get off my page.
Some would say.
But that's I actually like that. It was a little bit of a little deviation, but that's a good deviation there because, like, yeah, fuck all you people out there, anybody, right? You put your business on fucking social media and someone comments, don't get offended. Don't put your shit on social media. If you say, hey, I just broke up my man because he cheated on me, or I quit my job because it's too much, and I comment, be like, yeah, maybe you just don't like the fucking work. Boop. You know?
I don't like when people out people as gay. I don't like when people out people.
That's different.
Like,
That's a whole.
You know, like, oh, that he's gay, he cheated on me. And it's like, wasn't really your place to be doing that. But like, I understand where you're coming from. But that person needs to, you know, be able to come out themselves and be true to themselves.
But yeah, like that's so like what I was trying to transition to is like into my next topic is at my job, I got it in the conversation. How you good?
No, sorry. I was just trying to understand how the fuck Doe's just random fucking spiel
don't know.
fit into anything.
No, he ruined it because I was saying because in my spiel I,
like
went
when
right
people
into my
out
thing,
people as
and
gay.
then Doughboy just fucking
Like,
came
what?
in here.
Who's doing that? Where's this happening? Why are we
I'm
talking
sorry.
about?
I'm doing the thing again. I'm sorry.
It's all right, though. It's just you know
I
your
was just
vibe.
shocked.
When you wear that hat, when these hats come in, you just it's all right. Anyways. Where the fuck was I with this derailments? Yeah,
You're talking about your job.
My job. I had a conversation with some of my customers, and they're telling me, "It's like, yo, what the fuck's going on nowadays? Like I hired these young guys, 21, 22, 23-year-olds, and they just feel entitled like they need to just be a fucking supervisor or don't put enough work in to just get where I'm at in my position. Like where I busted my ass for 5-6 years to become a boss. And now they just get in here year one barely and they just want to they think they're entitled to doing shit. They don't have to do the grimy work in the beginning to, you know what I mean? They think they can avoid that and just skip it right over. I'm like, damn. And it's not just this only customer I spoke with. There's multiple customers in my field. And you know what I'm saying? That say the same thing. And I'm wondering for people out there and you guys here, like, do you guys see that at your job? Like the younger kids or the younger crowd, 21, 22, you know, coming in and they just feel entitled. Like they don't have to work as hard like how you did prior. Like, you know what I mean? Like, is that a thing?
I think it's been a thing for a very long time. Young people having like an impractical sense of how things work. I remember working at a supermarket, bagging groceries and doing cashier work, looking at my manager and being like, I could do that. I could fucking do that job.
Tony, a young 22-year-old Mateo once just stopped going to work. I just stopped showing up for about 2 or 3 months.
Damn.
And I heard my boss called me up eventually and asked if I was coming back to work because they really needed me back in the office. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll go in next week. And I did not get fired for this whole incident.
What?
This is incredible.
This is a different time though. Like if now you do that, that's just, you're just done. They don't want to even think about it.
Yo, that's incredible. What a power move.
So
Yo, that's a fucking power move.
So I
love
don't know
the
how
call,
hard
too.
I've ever grinded in my life. When I got laid off from the big company I worked at before, I took 6 months before I found a job. I called it my fun employment period. It was fantastic. I had money saved up, had my severance. I didn't do shit, dude. I was sitting in my bathtub, drinking beers and watching like movies on my laptop. It was great.
You were fortunate. Some people don't have that.
Yo,
a lot of people are not as fortunate. That is
Yeah.
accurate.
I'm just thinking about it. They went from where's Mateo to he's not showing up. He's definitely fired to oh shit, we don't know how to do anything without him. Let's call him back.
I love the power move too. Like instead of being like, "Oh, I'll be right into tomorrow," I'll be in next week. Like he's like, "I'm gonna take the rest of this week." You're not. I already had this week planned. I had a couple bathtub and beer sessions.
He
You're
said
not taking
Tuesday
that away
too.
from
He
me.
didn't even say start of Monday. He said, "Yeah, I'll be in there Tuesday." Like, damn, I need my Monday relaxation from the 2 months I already had off. That's insane. But
It was
no,
good times.
I think it is crazy though because like I put my time in. Like young Doe, little bag boy, didn't want to put his time in. He just wanted to go straight to the top. Like
You don't want to scrape the eyes.
he didn't want to scrape
Yeah,
the
fuck
eyes.
that.
Like, yo, you got to put your time in. Like, I don't understand that mindset. Like, my mindset was never like that. My mindset was more like, damn, I'm going to get to that position. And I'm going to just bust my ass to get to that position. And that's what I did. And now I'm the boss. And where I work at, I'm a supervisor. So it's like, you know, you get somebody to come in and they're just like automatically think, oh, I don't got to do that. Why I got to do that? Yeah, you do. Everybody has to pay their dues, bro. That's just how shit is. Like, you just don't become a millionaire like that. Just, oh, yeah, I'm going to be the CEO. No, it doesn't work like that, bro. Unless you start your own business.
I think it's that mentality that also make it like create such a negative like feeling. Like this idea that you need to pay your dues. Like you need to go through shit just like the rest of us did.
Yep.
It's kind of like, why? Like this is just a job. We all just need to get the work done. Like, what does anything have to do with paying dues, like, or anything like that? Like I feel like, in my view, every fucking generation has it worse than the last, in terms of like how much you get paid, and how much life is affordable and things like that.
The actual
Like,
purchasing power of your dollar, man.
right. Like in the 1950s and shit like that, one guy could work at like a meat packing company and he could have his stay-at-home wife, he could have his 2 kids, he could have his car. They're going to take a vacation or 2 a year. He's going to put his kids through college, like off his meat packing salary. Like Nowadays you can't do that shit. Like you need a couple. The couple needs to be working, and college is like astronomical prices now. And,
Even now, two people, even in middle, like, cause I barely make middle wage in New York. So like two people making close to what I make a year, even that would be rough to send the child to college. And like you'd have to like scrounge and save up because of how much it costs right now to live in New York.
A $500 emergency will bankrupt most people in this country. I read a study that was saying that something like 60% of people, a $500 emergency, they don't have that money. They would have to take out loans. They would have to borrow money from people. They would have to do something to come up with that money.
No, I plan to put massive amounts of debt into my credit cards and just say, fuck it. If the world collapses and I need to, I'll just spend it all and just make sure I get what I need. And then fuck these credit cards. I'm going to go on my shelter.
That goes back to your conspiracy shit. But
I'm just saying.
I think that part of this question goes back to Pooch's point from the previous one. If you're under a certain age, you're just a shithead. And there is some amount of entitlement, and there is some amount of just not having a properly formed worldview that goes along with that.
Yeah,
I don't think that it's like necessarily like the Zoomers, their generation is just specifically lazy or unmotivated or entitled or anything. I think every generation when they're in that age range is a little entitled and a little naive and a little stupid. We were.
I just feel like it's like popped up more now though. Like
I think it might just be that you're older and you're just actually recognizing it now.
I think it's more sensationalism because you see all these stories about, hey, I walked in to get food the other day at my favorite restaurant and they had a sign and it said that nobody wants to work because everybody's getting government handouts and this and that everybody's becoming just like unappreciative. And I personally don't think that is what happened. I think people got smart and they were like, hey, Uber Eats pays more than what I would make at any of these jobs. And I don't have to have anybody fucking yelling and screaming at me. I pick my hours. I work when I fucking want to work. And I think there was a lot of these styles of jobs that have come out where people are more empowered in their working hours and what they also the wages went up here as well too. So it's like, what am I bussing tables for tips when I could just be making flat out the 15 an hour? The one thing I love to rub in everyone's faces, especially these boomers, is they said, these computers are going to make all these jobs obsolete. Oh, you're going to be flipping burgers? Oh, well, a computer can do it. Where are all the fucking computers now, bitch? Where are all these fucking robots that could serve everybody now, bitch? Now you don't got any fucking workers. You're fucking talking all that shit.
This clip is going to age poorly here in about 5 years when the robot revolution happens.
Yo, White Castle is already using robots, and I think robots are gonna help, bro. I think it's just gonna be helpful to the world. Personally,
straight up.
I don't think.
So where the robots are, though.
I'm just saying, when things become modernized, usually they become more helpful rather than more hurtful.
I think that you are correct. I don't think that robots are gonna steal all the jobs. No, like. I've been to a bar where it was like they had like these self-serve robots. You would do, like order your beer and you would pay by the ounce and you go and like pour. You would serve yourself. There's no bartender, and it sucked, man. It's not the bar experience that I enjoy. Yeah. Like I like the bartender making my drink. I like the variance you get between like this bartender makes shitty cocktails. This one makes strong cocktails. And
I like going to that guy right there. Let's go over to this side of the bar. That bitch be skimping out.
Damn.
Asshole. But I'm sorry, but it just happens.
But in theory, one day the robots are going to take most of our jobs. That technological singularity is going to happen, and we're going to have serious conversations about universal incomes. And I'm curious how the everyone wants a handout crowd is going to handle that change.
Oh yeah, because you got these. The other thing, a lot of this rhetoric also comes from boomers, which were complete fucking company men. Where these guys are like, I never took a day off in 40 years.
Yeah, eat a
Like
dick.
that sounds like a shitty life. Like you win the grand prize of having a shitty life. Like,
You ever
So
seen
why
those-
you hate everybody?
You
and
know
you want to
what?
shoot someone for stepping on your lawn?
Good
Yeah.
job.
Yes.
Here's your perfect attendance award. We're gonna give it to you on the stage.
Like that's why I love that meme with the clown. It's a clown, a dude painting his face little by little because I never take a day off. He keeps painting his face like, oh, I'm a company man. And then there's another picture where everybody's taking out how enjoying their life, and he's just sitting there looking like a fucking clown. It's like, bro, like yeah, I get it, work for the company, bro, but you need a mental break. You need to go take vacation. Like,
let's not also act like they weren't being paid appropriately for their fucking wages back then when you could afford a fucking house for $35,000 and that's all you had to pay. And it's like, voila, you have a white picket fence, you got your fucking wife, you're fucking dancing around and shit. That's not the fucking reality anymore. And if more jobs offered, more just anything, and which is why the unionizing shit is such a hot topic. And if you look at what these companies say about unions, it's all shitting on the people that want a union. They call people who want unions lazy, unappreciative. They have like this big list of words for people who want a union and stuff like that. So you gotta like understand that it's a sign of the times, man. Like people used to be paid an appropriate wage. It's not happening anymore. On top of that, we got fucking inflation, and that shit is really busting the seams now. Because nobody can live the way they lived 2 years ago with the inflation that we have now.
yeah,
I see a lot of Kirkland products in my fucking rich people building now. I see a lot of those like cheap brands. I'm like, damn. I'm like, they ain't buying Bounty anymore. That shit stopped.
I also think that's funny though, right? Because like somebody would be like, "Yo, Target's paying $21 an hour to start. Like, I need more money here." My response is, "Go apply at Target." Like what the fuck you want me to do?
We're not
if you
a
can
billion-dollar
make
company.
if you can go make money somewhere else, go make that money.
Yeah.
And then they'll look at you like, "Oh, I ain't gonna leave." I know you're not. So why are we having this stupid ass conversation? Like, if you know somewhere else is gonna offer you more money, go. That's it. Like 9 times out of 10, they won't because they know that that's not realistic. Like those people, it's just, I don't know. I mean,
it is realistic. That's how
No,
we
like-
determine our lives. That's why we move jobs every couple of years, is because we find better opportunities. It's not always just that like, oh, I'm smarter now, or I have more experience, so I'm more qualified for that job. Sometimes another job just comes up and it just pays more. So it's like,
go.
I don't think it's wrong to ask your employer like, yo, look, there's this other job, I'm gonna go for it, or maybe you could pay me more and I'll stay here. Like,
Yeah. I think
I don't
depending
find
on
nothing
that,
wrong with it at all, but don't use it as a threat. Like that's my thing. I'll be telling like because like though if you see it in a threat form, like yo, like I need more money, or I'm just gonna go to Target. All right, bye.
but what if it was a worker that you liked and you thought had good work ethic? What would you say then?
Depending on how the same thing. If they come up crazy, then I'm gonna be like, no, listen, man, go apply. Like if you want to sit here and have a conversation like, yo, I need more money, I'm doing this, this, and this, and I've been doing good, then that's different. And then yeah, I can be like, okay, yeah, let me take this up and you know, and I see and I vouch for it. Yeah, I would have no problem trying to give you that bread that you want. Like, you know what I mean? Because I also want to get paid too. I know the feeling. Like we all want to get money. Living is up, like sure, but it's just how you come about it. You know what I mean? Like you come in a dickish way and be like, okay, bye, go apply and tell me how that works out.
I don't think there's anything wrong with telling your boss straight up that like you have a headhunter reaching out that's offering more, or
Yeah.
I could go work at wherever and I know their starting pay is higher than what I make. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, honestly, man.
No, it's just about how you say it. Like if you can come ask for more money. It's just how you're gonna go about it. Is what I'm saying. Like, yeah, if someone else
ask you nicely, or else you're just not gonna help them.
It's like Pooch. I tell you're my boss. I'll be like, yo, Pooch, I need more money, bro. You don't want to give it to me? I'm gonna go somewhere else. You're gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Like, damn, that's how you're really gonna ask for a raise? Like, you
wouldn't be happy that somebody just gave you all their cards. That just like, here's my hand.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna give you the cards. I'm gonna hand you the cards, and then my other way of giving you the cards, I'm gonna just slap it at your face. Which way are you gonna be more like accept? Like, which way are you gonna accept?
I'm not saying you slap them in your face. I would immediately start looking for help. Thanks for letting me know. Let me know when you're ready to go so I can give you your 2 weeks.
That's what I'm saying.
I just don't think that telling you that is slapping you in the face. I think
it's the approach.
Obviously there's a tactful way of saying things, but like Doey's saying, like they're just being open and honest with you. Like, yo, look, these other people are offering this much. I'm gonna leave if you guys can't match. Like, what's wrong? Like, I don't see
There's
the
nothing
harm
wrong with that. It's just how you're saying it.
Why am I doing this high skill, high danger job when I could be stocking groceries and making $5 more an hour or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's what and I'm 100% with you. Go and make that money. I'm not gonna ever hold anybody back. Like, as a boss,
you are. You're saying that you're not gonna help. Like, you're saying that by them telling you that, you're like, all right, well, bye.
No, I just said how they approach it, like how they come to me. I'm not saying like if you want to raise, I get it. I was in your position. I want to raise. I still want to raise. I want more money. I'm just saying, like, there's a way of coming to me. Don't come at me like a dickhead. Because I'm just gonna be like, yo, all right, go apply. Like,
now, granted, Tony's not like the owner of the company or anything, right? So he's not dictating like what his max pay is he can give to his workers or anything.
I mean, they dictate that to me. Like, oh, this is the level of how high. You know, every corporate business does that. Like, all right, there's a max here. They have to either get promoted or, you know what I mean? Like, that's how that works in businesses. But it's just, Poocher, you're just not gonna go to your fucking boss and be like, yo, if you don't give me $58 an hour right now, I'm gonna go work for fucking Dell.
No, I won't, because I know there's niggas like you. But I'm
niggas like me.
Yeah, I know that there's people that are gonna be so offended that you would be open and honest with them. So I would be like, oh, hey, so this is what the market says about these positions. You know? Like I would come at you.
Poocher, come to me right now. Come to me right now and tell me how I'm your boss. You knock on my door. Hey, it's Mr. Can I come in and talk to you? Sure, Pooch, come on down.
That's gonna be a bleep right there.
You fucking idiot. I was.
Oh yeah, my bad. Tell me how you would ask for more money. No. Tell me right now. Tell me right now.
What?
Tell me right now how you're gonna ask for more money. Tell me.
Tell me again.
I mean, I would just tell you about what the positions are available.
Just tell me as I'm your boss. Don't explain to me. Tell me. Okay then, because he doesn't understand what I'm trying to say. That's my fucking point.
Because I don't understand.
There's a way you speak to somebody, especially to your boss. There's a way.
I'm not a fucking monkey that you're just gonna tell me to dance right on the spot. I'm good. I'm not.
Let me give you a coin.
I'm not gonna play out this scenario for you.
Let me pay you first so you can dance.
Like, no, maybe you should
pay me. Tony, I'm a hot babe with a fat ass. You gonna fuck me in the ass?
Whoa, what's going on here?
I'm just putting a proposition something.
I do not want deviant dough hat. I don't want that at all. No, that's some quick pro. You can get fired for that shit. First off, I don't do that. I don't fuck around with that.
Bucho, how come you can't talk about pay with people without them getting offended? What is with?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not offended.
It's another taboo topic in the workplace. Okay, you can't tell people how much you get paid.
What's up with that?
I'm gonna tell you.
You shouldn't do that.
No, I'm gonna tell you that one is bullshit.
Why?
You should always talk about your pay with your coworkers because you need to know that you're all getting paid what the fuck you're worth. You need to make sure you're not getting fucked. You need to make sure someone else is not getting fucked.
No, that's not good. You should never discuss your pay with your coworkers. Oh, my bad. I'm a boss.
Tony's got his manager hat on. They fucking hate when you talk about your pay with other coworkers because they don't want
What's
to
wrong with telling your coworkers your pay?
You shouldn't do that.
What's wrong with it?
Because you yourself can be offended by your coworker making more money. Because then you start examining your coworker, like, oh, I'll do more work than him. Why is he getting more?
Not exactly.
That's exactly
Not
what's gonna
exactly.
happen. That's exactly
No,
what's gonna happen.
Not exactly.
Though, if I start
people
paying
who get
everybody-
raises, people who get raises usually aren't people who don't perform.
Sorry, check me out real quick though. We make money off this podcast. I start paying you guys. I start writing checks to you. I'm paying Pucho $25 an hour. I'm paying Mateo $25 an hour, and I'm paying you $20 an hour. You're not gonna feel the type of way Pucho say I make 25. You're not gonna feel the type of way say like how. You're not gonna feel the type of.
That's the best thing that I could do so we could figure out this issue of why I'm being paid $5 less.
Because you don't edit like them, like they do.
You don't edit either, nigga. How much you making?
The CEO, it's different.
Bitch. How much you fucking making, bitch?
You want to worry about my money?
Yeah, nigga, you next.
It goes back to like, it goes back to being in people's
If there's
pockets.
people in different positions and those positions are valued differently, that's one thing.
Yeah.
That's a whole different thing. But
Okay.
it's another whole animal to say, look, we all do the same thing, right? Hypothetically speaking, we all go and we all bag groceries, and you find out I'm getting $8 an hour. This guy's getting 10. This guy's getting 12, and whatever. I would take that information and be like, damn, I'm only getting paid $8 an hour. I need to go and talk to.
There's variables in that though.
What
Like
variables?
who's been there long? Is there a time frame?
How does time matter?
It does matter because if
Why
all,
does it matter?
it matters to the point to tenure at the job. So if you just started at the job, what? Yes. If Doe's
You
been
just
there,
repeated the same thing. It's just you said time again.
okay, yeah. If Doe's been there 3 years, you just started working, and you expect to get the same pay as
Why
much
does
as
he
Doe,
deserve to make more money than me?
because he's been there longer. He's put the pain in.
Sorry, shouldn't we value the quality of somebody's work? So let's say I work better than Doe. How does Doe
You
deserve more
gotta
money than me?
put
'Cause
some
he's
time
been
in
there
for me to
longer?
see that you work more better or more efficient than Doe.
Let's say
Yeah,
I've been there 6 months and Doe's been there for 5 years.
and you
I
work
showed
more
you for 6 months.
Yeah,
I'm a better
gonna give
worker.
you that raise. Yeah,
No, I should just skyrocket past Doe's salary. No,
no, I'll give you a raise.
some people will say no, that you got to put in that work. That shit makes no fucking sense.
I would give you that raise. I'm not gonna.
You're the only fucking manager in America, buddy.
Raise, motherfucker, raise.
No, I would, bro. If
would give you that raise.
like in my job, right? There's levels to technicians, right? There's a tech 1, tech 2, tech 3. A tech 1 shouldn't be coming up to me complaining about why he's making less than a tech 4. Like, yo, you gotta get promoted.
Why not?
Because there's levels that you have to do certain things to promote yourself. Like everybody, there's a thing literally like a bracket, right? Like you're a tech 1, there's like things you do, and then to be a tech 2, there's a ladder to what you can do. And if you do that ladder, then you become a tech 2 and you get a promotion,
I'm
you get a
saying
raise.
if you're a tech 1 and you're doing the same job that a tech 4 is doing, I would
you're
make
not.
the argument that that person not only deserves the tech 4 title, they deserve the tech 4 salary, regardless
they're
of how
doing-
long they've been at the company.
If they're doing that. Most
that
of
was
the time
the
that's not what it
hypothetical I
is.
just
At my
said.
job, that's not what it is. I don't know about anybody else, but
Well, we're
yeah.
talking about your job. I don't know anybody your job.
I
No,
think
I'm
we're
just
just
saying,
speaking
it's
in
just-
generalities.
in general, yeah, maybe in some perfect world, Pucho, that might make sense. But no.
Perfect world. No, this happens every fucking day. At my job right now, there's people that do better job than other people, and their salaries don't reflect that. And there's people that have high fucking levels that are just raking in the money and they're doing nothing. Like you know, you're supposed to be doing the same work, but they're not doing the same quality or something like that, right? Like in that case, right? I have the opinion that I should be getting paid more than that person.
You know how much everybody gets paid at your house, at your job?
No, but we talk about it.
That's crazy to me. I don't
think
think
you
anyone
should.
should
I
discuss
always
You
think
politics.
haven't even laid out a reason why. You're just saying
I don't-
the reason why is because you're gonna have more information to
That
use
causes
against your
drama.
employer.
Like, yeah,
That's all you said.
that causes problems for management, right? When everybody knows how
Who
much
cares
everybody's
about
making.
management?
That's your
We're
problem
not
because you guys are not
management. We're
managers.
working.
Y'all just worker bees. When you're in management, you gotta then people are gonna feel offended. You're gonna have people's emotions involved when it comes to pay. Like, why the fuck is Doe getting more money than me? Why the fuck Mateo's making more money than me?
You should have answers to this. It shouldn't be like, oh,
No, because they work better.
And the answer of they're putting, I don't know, if you're working at a tire repair shop or something, right? And you're like, he repairs fucking 50 tires every day and you repair 10. That's why he's making more money than you. That's an appropriate answer. That's a good response.
Yeah, it just depends.
And
I
if
guess
that
on the
person
situation
feels
for
the
that.
type of way about that, I'd be like, hey man, I understand you. Everybody just wants more in life, but at the end of the day, if they're doing more work than you, they're gonna get paid more than you. If you want to get paid more, you got to do more work than
put
them.
your dues in,
Like
yeah.
you need to you know what I'm saying? Like those are you using factuals to back up your statements. The problem is a lot of times in the workplace, people are just they get paid whatever they get paid. It's all hush hush and blah blah blah, and you don't know who's getting paid what. And then when you find out, you're like, damn, that lazy son of a bitch is making more than me. That's offensive. Yeah, you should be offended by that. You should go to your manager and you should tell them, yo, I found out Tony's making such and such. Like, what's up with that? You know that I do way better work than him. You see all this stuff, blah, blah. Like, I want to hear your reason. And if your reason's just, like, I'm sorry, I'm going to just want to leave the job. Like, call it what you will. This is why management doesn't want you to know people's salaries. But this is exactly why you as an employee should know each other's salaries. Like, you shouldn't buy into that view of this is taboo to speak about because you're only hurting yourself as a worker. Like even you, Tone, you feel you're a manager, but there's people above you. There might be other people at your level in other districts or however the fuck your job is laid out. Those people might be getting paid like 10 times what you're paying, and you might be doing more work. That's good to know. So then you got an idea of, even if that salary's way out of what you want, you might have an idea of, oh shit, I only wanted like 3 more G's, but you might be like, damn, I might be able to swing 7. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you have more
next time you
chips.
go to the table and when they're talking about raises and promotions, you'd be like, nah, this is what I want.
No, that's a fact. Like when I ever get when I get my next promotion, yeah, I'm gonna say what I want. That's it. That's what I want. If I don't get that, then okay.
Yeah, I'm saying,
we'll
but
figure it out.
Picking what you want, knowing what other people make is important too.
No, yeah, in the position I want, I have a real understanding of what and how much needs to be, like how much you should make. Right? There's like for example, let's say it's a $50,000 to an $80,000 bracket for that position. Like I know where the gap is or what, you know what I'm saying? Like where I need to be or what I want to be at and what people are at that I know ain't doing what the fuck I'm doing. So it's like, I know this, but that's not me asking people. Like I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking it up and finding out, but it's not me. I don't think that you should go there once you find out how much somebody make, you should look at yourself first and be like, all right, what am I not doing? What am I fucking up at? Because when I go and approach, no, seriously though, like if I'm saying, damn, like Doe's making $40 an hour, I'm making 30. What the fuck is he doing that I'm not?
Like in boxing, wrap that shit up, nigga. We doing to the next one.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's a good conversation.
If obviously if someone's getting paid more than you, you should ask yourself, what are they doing? Are they doing more work than you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's an
like,
obvious fucking question. But how do you change the statement a little bit? You're saying before you ask someone how much they're making.
No, before you go tell your boss. My bad, I misspoke.
No, for sure. But you've already done the bad thing according to you. You've already asked somebody, or you already discussed your salary.
No, I haven't. I just searched it up. Well, for my job, you can search up like when you do
you have pay ranges for different positions and things like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
You just look up pay range.
Those are highly inaccurate.
Yeah, there's a lot of variance in those, and honestly, dude, like it's never a bad thing to have more knowledge. So if you can go in with that extra ammo of just even if you don't mention, I know he's making such and such. Even if you just know, like, okay, this is the up to this dude is the bar for asking for this range. It's useful information, man. I think that employers push this narrative that you shouldn't discuss your pay with other coworkers just to protect themselves.
It's been like that since I've started working in the field. Like no one talks about how much they make. It's like almost
we've been convinced by society to be this way.
It's like almost why you watching my pockets, right? Like if I were to tell Doe or something, oh like, yeah, this and that. Like why are you worried about my pockets?
That's what they make you feel. They want you to think of it as employee versus employee, but you guys don't dictate what you guys get paid. Only the guy upstairs does. It's you versus that guy. It has nothing to do with the other employee. You could find out that Doey gets paid more than you and be mad at Doey. That's stupid. You should be mad at the guy who decided that's how much you're worth. Like, just imagine the scenario where you have a friend, right, who works at a job. And you know how much he gets paid for that role. And then let's say you apply to that position, right? You have an idea of how much they get paid. So when they ask you how much you want to get paid, you already know the ballpark, right? But isn't that question always a mystery? You're always like, fuck, I hope I put high enough, because what if they're willing to pay way more and I just pick a low number?
No, that's why you just reach for you aim for the highest amount, and then like if you said
you can get denied for that. Though this is my least favorite thing on this.
Yeah, my
fucking
wife got denied from a job once for that reason. They were just like, oh, the salary you picked is too high. All right, no, we can't do this. Bye. End of the show.
That question is such bullshit. I fucking hate that when you're like applying for a job, you're doing the interview, and they're like, so what pay range were you hoping for? I was like, no, what is the pay range of the job? And I'll tell you what my number is in that range. Yeah. I'm not going to give you some magic number and hope my number is in your range. Just tell me what the range is.
Oh yeah.
Then we both know if we're wasting each other's time or not.
Yeah, you both. Though you're muted. You both should have a, like, when you go and talk to the boss or the owner or whoever, you'd be like, yo, so, and they ask you how much you want to get paid. Like, no, tell me what you're willing to pay, and they will go from there. What's your number? You never want to reveal
$1 million and a prostitute every night. What the fuck you mean? What do you want to get paid? You know what I mean?
No, dude, I'm saying your boss asks you, yo, how much do you want to get paid? You'd be like, how much? You got to hit him with the reverse. You got to be like, well, how much what's your number? Tell me your number. And you gauge it from there. Because if you're saying 20 in your head and he tells you, all right, well, I can give you 25. Off rip, you're winning now. So now you know that you can go higher than 25 and it might work. You know what I mean? Instead of you saying 20 and then your boss is like, damn, sucker. I was going to say 25.
Yeah, that shit is using people's inexperience against them, basically.
That's what we're saying. That's what Mateo was saying. Like,
basically, one guy has all the information and the other guy doesn't. And also, you can't do that forever. Like, I've been in an interview where I was just like, oh, how much you guys doing for the role? And then they're like, well, we don't have a specific number. Like, if we're just playing the game where no one's trying to tell each other the number, it's like, why do we think that work isn't about money? Why do employers are like they're like, oh, we want you to grow as an employee and we want you to feel good about. It's like, no, I want to get paid. This is why I work here. It's to make money. This is why I'm working at this place. Like pay me. That's it. Like how is when you go to a job interview, you talk about everything else before you get to the most important thing is how much am I getting paid? This is the whole point. Like, that should be the first thing you get out of the way. You get into the interview and you go, yo, all right, what's the position pay? All right, cool, let's have the interview. I like that ring. You know what I mean? It's like, well, you want people to waste their... That's just so ridiculous to me. I can't believe it.
I mean, you could also be like, just jump on a game show, right? You could also do that and just try to win money. You know what I mean? Like, you could do that.
Very smooth transition.
You could do that.
I love it. What's the next topic, buddy?
So, as I said, you can always jump in a game show. But back in the days, there was Jeopardy on all these random fucking game shows. What game show would you guys be on and you feel like you would dominate? Like, what's a game show? Like,
Family fucking Feud, all right? Back in the day.
Damn.
Yo, me, Brian, Jeff, my mom, forget about it. We would destroy Family Feud, okay? We used to watch this shit religiously. All these dumbass families giving dumbass answers with their dumbass drama. Everybody hates each other. It's like, no, you guys are fucking idiots, all right? We would come and we would fucking destroy. What's up? So all I'm saying that who's the old Family Feud guy like back in the day? Survey says.
I forgot. Yeah, I remember.
Yo, listen, Steve Harvey is such an enigma that it just overshadowed everybody's appearance. That man.
Yeah, I don't like what Family Feud has become. It's like it's a comedy show now. It's purely
it's an
like
improv show.
yeah. Like he's asking questions like, "What's something that your ex-girlfriend does better than your wife?" You're like, I gotta get a divorce on this show. Like that's what you're doing now. Like the fuck?
It's a good question.
It's a terrible question.
Nah, he's there to bring ratings to the show. That's all it does. That's why they do those stupid shits. They
Because
want
you
to
have
get more
the
views.
view. You're on the side of the corporation. I'm on the view of the poor fucking sap who's trying to win money on the show.
Now I'm the
that has to
corporate
like
guy.
fucking ruin his relationship to try to make some bread for his family. Like
That's hilarious.
that's the guy I'm on. I don't think you should be trying to ruin his life.
What would you guys consider Jerry Springer and Mari?
I don't think you win any money off of that. I think
That's
you
not
get
a
a
game
trip
show.
to a city, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's not a game show.
The Jenny Craig show.
These are in game shows,
Yeah,
though.
Wait,
the-
that's a good tangent. which one of those stupid talk shows like Jerry Springer and Mario? Which one would you want to be on the most? Like, which one would be the least worst one to be on?
Jerry Springer would be the best
I would want
one.
to be on Jerry Springer because it's the worst
you-
one to be on.
Oh, you're going full drama.
Jerry.
Bro, shout out to those cameramen that just follow them backstage, running
Mari's-
through all of that shit, bro.
Yo, they had like the best sneakers. They had to they didn't lose sight.
Them boys had them Velcro Sketcher S Pros. Like, them boys are just running through the whole fucking
Yo.
thing.
I feel like I would just go on Ricky Lake. I feel like no one got in fist fights on Ricky Lake. That seems like
Shit
the
was
safe
so
one to
boring.
go on.
That was a fucking sleeping
Yeah, Ricky
show.
Lake was boring. I'm here for the
Bro,
drama.
Jerry
baby.
Jerry Springer had like episode where like little people. I don't know what's the correct term. I forgot. Like whatever, little people.
Yeah,
on
there was a
there,
lot of little people on Jerry
strippers
Springer.
fighting for their man. Like that shit is hilarious. This is
It was almost too much for me.
I love it.
I could. It was almost too trashy. I was like, I needed something with a little bit more in morals.
Would you
Any
rather
more
be?
Christians?
Would you rather be on the Jerry Springer show or be on Cops, but not one of the people getting arrested, just like one of the passengers in the car or something?
I want cops all day.
Cops is
Yeah,
funny.
Cops are fun.
is funny. Yeah, that's
You might see some
Even-
shit.
Even though it's one of the worst fucking, if you think about what that show was just like, it was white people watching black and Spanish people being arrested and like white trash people, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, it was really fucked up if you
So-
think about it.
That show probably did a lot of harm to
Yeah.
societal views and shit.
Yes.
I always loved it when it was in your city being recorded, though. Like I always, because I
Yo.
always had that hope to see is, do I know somebody that's gonna get pulled over? Like that's
I've only seen one person that I knew on Cops.
damn, you lucky bastard.
I've never seen anybody.
I would
I
love
think
to see that.
what happened? Somebody got killed. One of the cameramen or some shit like that got killed, and that was it, right?
I'm not sure. I do not follow the history of Cops.
It was running until like 2009 or something like that. It was running, and then like they got into a shootout. Some cameraman died, and that's the last I ever saw of Cops.
Damn, that's crazy.
Goddamn.
Give me a game show though
about how
that
much
you
filming.
dominate.
Like, how many hours of writing with Cops before they got footage for like an episode? That must be terrible.
Yeah.
Unless it was all fake.
Yeah,
Yeah, some people felt that way.
go ahead, Doug. Give me a game show that you think you would dominate.
I used to love those shopping cart game shows where you just used to pile shit in the shopping cart and mad electronics, man. Yo, I used to love it. Even in the 2010s, 2000s, they still did them, and people would always try to grab flat screen TVs and shit like that. And that wasn't even the most valuable shit in there. I remember when this one guy took nothing but iPhones, and yo, he made so much money, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Clever.
you run straight for the cameras and
Yeah.
now the smartphones and just
That's the way to do it.
Nah, yeah,
There
Snipers.
So you think you would win that game? You think you're quick enough? You think your hands
Yeah.
scoopy enough?
I don't know. Though. You told us on the last episode that you kind of ran out of breath the first 10 steps. You got to run through that store.
Joey's going to be on one of those flatbed bikes that he likes, the cargo bikes.
Or I'm very good at skipping. I know that sounds like I'm in third grade, but I can skip to my fucking loo. Very fucking good. So I plan to use the skipping power of just being in a really good mood and just be skipping through all the aisles and just like slamming shit into my
I can see
cart.
you frolicking through aisles.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, I have 2 comments. One, I don't know why you remind me. Remember that like mid-90s toy Skipper? Skipper. Skip. Or was it Skip It? It was just a thing you wore on your ankle.
And you just spin it around. Yeah.
And it had the little counter on it, so it would count how many times it had gone around.
So stupid.
But okay, now, not to make Doey seem like such a clown, but skipping is the fastest way to run downhill. So there's applications to a skip. If you ran downhill, you would eventually lose your balance and just. Whereas you could skip forever downhill and maintain balance.
Where is this data coming from?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
I lived on a hill in New York, right? We used to skip our ass down the hill.
That's insane. I might try that when I'm in New York.
You ever ran downhill and you feel you're slowly losing your fucking balance?
Nah, I fucking never lost my balance.
Oh, you're a liar.
You've
Then
never
ran down the hill.
Yeah, he's never been.
I have ran down hills. The shit was almost like a fucking steep ass fucking incline.
I promise to record Tony running down my hill when he comes up here.
Record that shit.
You think if you Naruto run, you'll have more balance when you're running downhill?
No, I think you'll fall fast.
Arms back.
The problem is running is the act of you're falling and you're just repeatedly catching yourself before you fall. That's what you're doing when you're running. And then when you're downhill, you're just falling that much more dramatically. So I think you just slowly, you eventually you just can't keep up with yourself.
It's that you're losing. It's because you're going top speed and you're surpassing your top speed because it's forced because you're going downhill with gravity.
Yeah.
So if you have reached your max, I'm just saying
speed.
like my top speed is limitless. Like
Get the fuck
I'm fucking out here.
Damn.
CEO shit. Get on it.
Watch out for the cars on the end of the street.
Oh, I can't brake. That's the difference.
Unlimited.
I'm not braking. I'm going straight to the window like, yeah. Just fucking. What about you, Mateo?
Dude, I even competing as a grown-ass man in this game show against a bunch of kids, I'm not confident that I would win.
Damn.
But Guts, dude, from Nickelodeon, Guts. I wanted to do all those things so bad.
I'm winning the shit out of Guts. Those little fucking kids climbing that mountain all slow and shit.
I feel like I could dominate those kids, man, but I bet a lot of those kids went on to become like world-class athletes.
Yeah, the fucking.
Probably.
But that one, maybe Legends of the Hidden Temple. I feel like I could have placed on that one.
I got Legends of the Hidden Temple here, and I feel like all but that fucking lily pad run. I'm gonna sink.
That lily
Yeah.
pad.
Yeah,
You remember they used to run on the water? That's probably my weakness.
Same, dude. That's just going to turn into an episode of MXC, that most extreme challenge show.
Oh, that was the best.
Let's not even talk about those. Let's finish up on these Guts first. Go ahead.
Dude, but yeah, I always wanted to run up that Aggro Crag. I want a piece of that Aggro Crag, that glowing rock. That was my dream as a kid.
Double Dare, the obstacle course at the end. I wanted to go through that obstacle course so bad.
I wanted to reach into that nose to get the flag.
It's fucking dig
Joey,
right in there.
I feel like as a child, you really wanted to be slimed at some point.
Yes, I wanted to be blasted in the face.
Damn.
Slimed. I always wanted to go to Universal when they had like the slime and stuff, and I didn't make it. I didn't make it in time.
That sucks.
Same.
Yeah.
I always wanted to go and check out the Nickelodeon studio. Seemed cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always wanted to come
unfortunately,
to Orlando. To Universal Studios, the Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando. They used to drop that in every fucking episode.
They had that big globe with like the Universal Studios thing on it.
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
man,
shit.
I used to want to go so fucking bad.
now wouldn't be a good time to drop Dan Schneider's name, would it? Yo,
I don't know anything about this guy.
had very Nickelodeon has a very problematic history with their developers of their shows, camera recording people. It turns out that a lot of even the recruiters, like for the Nickelodeon shows, it just was a big pedophile ring. And when a lot of these young actors come forward and say like, yo, I've had to do some really fucked up shit as a kid and a lot of people took advantage of me, it's very true. They had this guy Dan Schneider. If you look him up, he created some of Nickelodeon's biggest shows, All That, Victorious, Kyle, whatever the Hannah Montana show, iCarly, all like the prolific shows on Nickelodeon. This guy has had a huge hand in.
He's the manager at Good Burger.
Yep. He even played a lot of the roles. So you can still find tweets today of like certain shows that he was account manager on Twitter, asking little kids to send pictures of their feet to the Twitter, like asking for kids. And I don't know if you'll notice that a lot of his shows have just feet in them, like on some Quentin Tarantino shit, but for kids.
That's fucking nasty.
Yeah, there's been rumors about that guy for years, and yeah. I don't know if any of it's ever been officially confirmed, but the evidence is pretty fucking damning.
They quietly took him out a few years ago, like maybe 6 or 8 years ago. They told him like, that's it, like we have to sever ties with you, like you're but even like I said, it wasn't just him, it was the casting. When these young kids went to these casting vacations that were unsupervised by parents, they were told by the casting crew, like, if you really want to get noticed, you have to go out by the pool, make sure you wear your best bikini. And it's like how you say this 12-year-old, 11-year-old kids were being told this shit, and you know, this shit is very fucked up part of Hollywood.
That's awful.
To get back on a lighter topic, how would you guys like to be on like those Ninja Warrior shows and shit like that? What do you think? How far do you think you can make it?
That shit looks fun as hell, but man, I would not be able to do Ninja Warrior. The level of athleticism and flexibility and acrobatics involved, I don't have that, dude. I like lifting. That's about the limit of my like athletic ability, as far as like jumping 20 feet to grab onto something and spin around and to climb.
I'll tell you what, I'll outlast all of you guys in that shit.
Yo, the only thing more entertaining than like Wipeout and Ninja Warrior, Chive TV. Those two things S tier. If you want someone to pay attention to somebody, just put on some Ninja Warrior, and then you're just like, oh my god.
Nah, the best show was the fucking, what was the fucking Asian game show? It would just be like ridiculous obstacle courses that was just kicking the shit out of people's ass. Like people would walk and punch them right in the face.
They dubbed them. They used to play them on G4 TV, and they used to have the dubbed version. The dubbed version was so funny.
Yeah, it is.
The what was it? It was MXC, right? It was Most Extreme Challenge.
It has to be, yeah.
But then but the original was like Something's Castle or something like that was the original version. I never watched the original version. I only ever watched
that
MXC.
shit was the best.
They had the boulders that came down the hill.
It's like favorite, that game, the Fall Guys. Fall Guys is like a video game version of like that show. Like
my favorite thing was the intro to all those.
I would love to do something like that, especially if I could like enjoy, like get to just like play there. You know what I'm saying? It would suck if you go and try and you lose and you're done, you're out, you can't try again. You know what I mean? But it would be fun to just like keep playing there. You know what I mean?
My best thing was the intros of that. They'd be like, they'll dub over everything was dubbed, so they'd be like, Yeah, I'm gonna win this thing. And
Yo,
then
that was
smacked by the
Fucking
rock.
voices.
yeah.
Yo, that shit
It'd be like
always
someone
made me
dressed in
laugh.
like a Sonic uniform, and then he'll say some shit about like Mario. He'd be like, I like to get mushrooms, and I am the best. And you're like,
That shit, bro.
someone fucked this up.
Yeah.
It was so good. The dubs, I love the dubs so
That
much.
shit was funny as fuck.
You know, a modern show that I think I could do pretty well on. Nailed It on Netflix. That cooking show where they make like the decorative cakes. Some of those people they're just really not great at cooking, and I think that I might be able to take them on some of those challenges.
Listen, I've ate some of your food. You're a good ass cook, bro. You're fucking salsa. I've never ate salsa like that before.
And he is Mexican.
Is that the first time you've eaten Mexican salsa?
Listen, I've never had an authentic salsa. He put that in my mouth, and I enjoyed every bit of
He
it.
had he had that pace from New York City.
All right, here's another one. All right,
Oh damn.
American Gladiator.
I knew you were gonna say American Gladiator.
Those guys are way more fit than me, but I wanted more. God damn it! Like, give me those little fucking whatever the fuck those little Q-tip things are. I'm kicking everybody's ass. Ultimate
Damn, you're gonna
Warrior,
take out
my ass.
Laser.
What?
Oh, that
You're
was
gonna
his
take out
name.
Laser.
Laser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's dead. He's done.
Damn,
Those dudes are fucking ripped.
those dudes were definitely juiced up on fucking roids.
I think well for me, Fear Factor. I feel like I'll dominate that shit.
Oh,
Fear Factor for me, I feel like,
Oh
bro,
shit! I forgot about Fear Factor.
put me in a fucking box with
You're right.
millions
They
of
be having to eat
cockroaches.
crazy shit. I seen you spit out sushi and gag.
Yo, it's about money.
I don't think that I could do Fear Factor. I don't have the faith in my ability to eat a bunch of bugs. The penises, I think that'd be fine. Whatever. Like
Close
that's
your
not
eyes.
that's not as gross to me as like when they just are like eating bugs and worms and shit like that.
Just close your
As
eyes.
a man who's had, when I was in Japan, I ate a squid's head.
Ugh.
I spit it out, and I it was like mushy and things. It's like I know that I'm not gonna be able to eat the other stuff, like a cold fucking bull's testicle. Like I'm not gonna be able to chew through that. Like
Just,
I guess
just
it
close
is
your eyes.
cold. It's not like it's not like actually well prepared or anything, right? It's just like
just very
boiled and then given to
slimy and
you.
wet. Like,
You
Like
know,
a-
all that I remember about Fear Factor is this one episode where this mom and this son were like making out and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't. The only
Sure
thing
that
I
was Fear
remember.
Factor?
did the son have broken arms?
Did you
some
watch Did you watch a porn parody of Fear
No,
Factor?
Yeah, that's what I was
it's
just-
a real thing. It's a real fucking thing. It was like a mom and son incest kind of thing. Vibes were going down.
You
It
know
was
what?
real weird.
Another one
What is the
for
what is the prize for Fear Factor? You get to punch Joe Rogan in his fucking face.
no, you just hit $1 million.
You
isn't
get a
it?
lot of money, right?
It's like $1 million.
Nah, to take the punch.
The Fear Factor money was weak. It was
was
like
like
you're
10 grand
hustling
or
for like
something, right?
hundreds of bucks or like $1,000
I
bucks.
think it was like $1 million.
I don't
There's
think it was
fucking
$1 million.
million.
I think so. But
There's fucking 5 seasons of that show. You're telling me there's like 60 Fear Factor millionaires walking around?
I know what I think a good game show for us to be on that I think we would dominate is Cash Cab, where you get
That
in a
was
cab
actually pretty good.
and
I
they
like
ask
that
you
one a
questions,
lot.
and they'll either you lose, they're gonna kick you off the cab, or you keep winning until you get to your stop and you get as much money as you can. I think we'll dominate that.
What kind of
think-
questions did they ask?
Oh, random shit from like who was the 31st president, or
Oh, I don't even know. I lost right there. They're kicking me out.
there's 4
think-
of us.
I think that there's some Price is Right like games that I would do really well on. But I will tell you that grand showcase shit where you have to guess the prize, like the total cost for the prize that you have, I wouldn't be anywhere close. I would never win.
Damn. Don't
And
think
my
so.
best Price is Right moment is we had a jar of jelly beans at work, and I guessed the exact number of jelly.
What?
God damn.
You did?
I was like 681. Just put it on there, and I got it. I don't
What was
know
the
what I
prize? You
won.
got
Probably
681
like a $10
jelly
gift
beans?
card.
Badass.
And they announced that you were the one that guessed it on the dot.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They didn't give you nothing for that.
I think I got like a gift card or something. It was like a little work thing.
Nice.
So when I used to work at the elementary school.
Oh, I thought it was your job now.
No.
This is where we're gonna find out in the comments that Booch will price is right. Someone someone else gets 682, so Booch was like 681. Bob.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that was the ultimate. Yo, those people who did that were actually pretty smart.
Those people deserve to be fired off through a catapult just outside of the studio. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. There are two shows that I want to mention, and both of them are hosted by Chris Hardwick. I don't know where the fuck he went. There was this pachinko one that he was doing that was pretty entertaining, where it was just a lot people winning a certain amount of money. And then he had another one called At Midnight that was heavily influenced by social media. Bro, it was one of the most clever game shows I've ever watched. It was nothing but comedians. He would bring in all comedians and like celebrities and stuff like that, but mostly comedians, talk show hosts, stuff like that, and have them on the game show. And it was very entertaining. I watched that show for years until it got like canceled. I guess he got more money somewhere else to do the pachinko show, so he ended up doing that. But he's very funny.
I think that if you give us a team entry into the show Survivor, we would definitely not win. We would self-implode. There'd be fingers pointed and arguments. We would make that season entertaining, though.
I'll tell you right now. If I had to pick a partner real quick, it'd be Pucho. I'm not gonna. Doughboy would be the last month. I would do by myself before I pick Doughboy as a partner.
He won't get on his knees to chip the ice.
Yeah, he
don't
won't
want to
chip
put in
ice.
the work.
He doesn't want to do
He's
the
one of
work.
these entitled little 21-year-old shit dipshits.
Fucking bow tie little bitch. Better go fucking shovel that ice. Like,
It was a big ass bow tie, fuzzy,
And it was floppy as
fuzzy and green.
you gotta look at it, right? You gotta be like, yo, who are you willing to get this bread? Right? And like, Doughboy's not the face that I want next to me when I hit $1 million because he's not gonna put that work in. It's not.
I think Mateo's the safest partner, to be honest.
How?
I think he made the wrong choice.
Mateo's not willing to go to the ends world, do what he's got to do, push an old lady out of the way.
The show's called Survivor. You
I
have
don't
to
think
survive.
you're pushing old ladies.
I'm pushing old ladies. You ain't gonna push an old lady.
I would.
I don't
Fuck
think that there's any.
She
I
lived
don't
the
think
whole life. I'm young.
I don't think there's
Oh,
a tribal
wait,
where
you
have
said
to push an old
Survivors?
lady. Which one did you
I
think it
thought you
was?
meant the show Race, where they had a race across the fucking country to get fucking things to like.
Oh, I forgot that was a
Where-
show. That one would be fun.
Yo, we're
Rat
not
race?
talking.
Yeah, I think
The
was it
Rat
Rat Race?
Race-
It was Rat
that's
Race.
the movie.
That's the movie. No, it's
We're-
The Great
the Amazing Race. The Amazing
Amazing
Races.
Race.
Yeah.
Yo, we're not talking about the most important piece of pop fucking culture. Road rules versus real world, baby.
God.
All right? Yo, these shows had me fucking pumped. All right? Yo, I was a fucking little teeny weeny bopper jerking off to all the hot women. I was like, oh my God, it's tits.
How do we always go back to this shit?
Yo, road rules versus real world. Yo, one of the greatest. Yo, MTV at one point. Yo, look at what ridiculousness did
Oye,
to
muchacho, tú estás
MTV.
enfermo. Tú estás enfermo. That's all I gotta say to you. You are sick. I don't know how do you go from game show to bouncing titties and teeny bop beating my meat and all in one. How do you do that?
Some say it's art.
What was that? What was that video game show on Nickelodeon?
Which one?
It was the one where at the end they put you in the VR and you had to like you would go through like the little like the video game world.
Fuck.
It looked awful. It looked impossible to win. Like you just had to like jump over boxes and duck under things, and it looked impossible to do.
It was
like
on Nickelodeon, right?
I
yeah,
remember
it's basically like
that.
the Weatherman technology, but you have to use that to play a video game. It was bullshit.
I think it was designed for you to fail, to be honest. But
How do you think you guys would fare in Wild and Crazy Kids?
What's that?
I don't remember what they did on that one.
It was weird shit. It was like real like summer stuff. It'd be like here's a RC like boat. Go like drive it and like pop the balloons that are like on the water. Or there's one that they're like you have to like cannonball and splash these people. Whoever splashes these people the most like wins the challenge type of shit.
Yeah.
And
I remember they had one where somebody sits on the balloon that's on the water and somebody else heavy jumps on it and they get launched and shit like that. I remember one like that. There was also a show MTV did, Silent Library, and there was like a Japanese version of it too that was really funny as well. Like that, there was hold the fuck up. We're not gonna talk about next. Niggas would hop out of the bus. Hey, my name is Nick, and I like bananas.
Oh yeah, the dating
To
show.
walk out,
I forgot
and then
about that.
Then the girl be like, next.
I remember. Yeah, it's a dating show, bro. They'll jump out the bus. I remember this one dude jumped out the bus before he even got to the intro. That bitch, the chick screamed out, "Next!" He was like,
Next.
"Damn, I didn't even say next." I'm like, "Damn, bro, that's crazy."
it's sad. I don't know what happened, but TV got way less interesting. Like we just now have like TV shows now. You know what I mean?
It got way less interesting. You're absolutely right.
It'd be interesting to see if these kind of like crazy shows make a resurgence. Like I don't know, these shows just scream the 90s so hard though. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. But
No, I
Yo,
definitely enjoyed
MTV
them
had
shits.
some pretty fucking crazy game shows as well, though. Like, that was an era.
I
But-
Yo,
think they
like I
prob-
used to go places that just used to have Wheel of Fortune on all the time. Like they're just
Reruns.
watching Wheel of Fortune. Like
Man, I wanted to spin that wheel so bad.
Yeah.
Which was the
You know-
other one? What was the
Price
other wheel?
is Right.
Price is
Jeopardy.
Right. That was the Price is Right reel. I
That's
think
what
that
you
was
pull
the one.
down for.
Jeopardy is hard. I wouldn't win Jeopardy.
Yeah, Jeopardy. I do not have the knowledge for.
I would fuck up just trying to speak their shit. Got it being
Yeah, because
questioned
these
for
people
him.
got to say what is that shit is crazy. What is that?
Like, who
not a
was
way
the
to
team
speak.
that had Bill Russell playing? What is the Boston Celtics? I would have been like, Boston Celtics.
Exactly.
Like, fuck you, bitch, it's Boston Celtics. Like,
Yeah, that never clicked for me. Maybe we're some ESL fuckers though.
nah, so why you always saying we, bro? It's always a
You stay
were
trying
in
to
the
drag me
class.
down
Hey,
with that
stay
bullshit.
dragging me down,
All right.
You
dog.
coming down.
Bitch.
Me
That's
and my
why you
Pete
can't
shirt
be
were
in a
dragging
fucking
me.
amazing race with me because you want to be the anchor, nigga. I'm trying to be free. Damn. All
Ever
right,
see Rat
but-
Race? Doey would be the Mr. Bean character. He would end up like
Facts.
basically winning the entire thing through some kind of crazy random nonsense.
That and I'm the kid who needed to take a shit in the car and then
Oh.
I'm prairie dogging it. I'm prairie dogging it.
That shit was crazy.
That shit is funny though. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you lasted this long in this episode, don't forget to subscribe. Share us. We're on all social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like everywhere. If you could think about it, we're there.
I'm thinking of making a Grinder account.
Also, share, subscribe to YouTube channel, hit the notification bell. It's little bell right next to it. Hit that for the hot, ready, fire videos. Hit it. And yeah, don't be afraid to comment. And also give us an answer about Doughboy's shirt. What color you think it is? Peach, orange, or is,
Yellow.
yellow?
Yo, those nipple stains?
Yo, that is beast.
They're like two dark
Those are
spots.
dark spots. Like, what the fuck?
You're mute.
It's the studio lights, man. The studio lights, they heated up about 30 degrees.
That's crazy. I'm glad Pucho saw that too. I saw that, but I didn't comment. Though.
I got some hot tits. All right.
Got some Dewey's got the hot tits.
Sweat tits, sweaties. But yeah, thank you, and once again, go one up yourself, people.
Peace.
Peace.